Good morning, Yasha Allah. Good morning, world. In the name of our High Priest and Malak, Yahushai, I come to you, my brethren, all in the diaspora, on behalf of our High Priest and our Malak, our King. For the book of Revelation says in its beginning that it is the revelation of Hamashiach. And we are commanded by him to receive from him the knowledge of matters that must shortly come to pass, or that would transpire in rapid order. So is the word of our Mashiach, our high priest and Malak, our king. And so we continue with the part 2 of our last transmission concerning the ending of slavery. I think it is well known that it has been noised abroad all over the internet that slavery ended in 1864. Well, there are several dates given to accommodate what was called those fellows who were making the case for the ending of slavery. I forget their name right now. But there was a number of them advocating for slavery to come to an end. And so there are various dates leading up to 1864, I believe it is. And Edom has put it out there that slavery ended in 1864. Overall, that was the conclusion. That has been the conclusion that is put out on the internet. And my memory tells me that in 2020, after the Trump and Biden election, that President Trump of America made the declaration. Matter of fact, when there was the what do you call the election period, Trump and Biden. Trump also proclaimed that the 400 years of enslavement for the 12 tribes was up. That was finished. That's a historical record. And there's no record that slavery was finished in the other dates given. These were made up dates to hide the truth and to exonerate Esau, from his work, from his overall involvement in the enslavement period, to, I guess I might say, moderate his involvement, his overall involvement between himself and IT, the Levites, the fallen Levites, who took on the role during the time of the economic crisis in France with Napoleon. The fallen Levites took on the project of the anti-messiahship. And we find out that Esau has tried to cut himself away from his continued butchering of the tribes. After this so-called 1864 emancipation by him, he continued to butcher the tribe until President Trump made the announcement that 400 years was concluded in 1999, 2020. And during the Biden election, I can look it up and bring the exact day. But the president himself said, now slavery is up. So where is this predating of the ending of slavery between 1838 and 1864? Simple question. That should receive a simple answer. But we know that following 200 years of direct American and English and France, Amalek, directly, concerned with the enslavement, the slavery, that with the first 200 years done, America backed aside to allow IT to go on the rampage and conclude the last 200 years of which we came out of the total 400 years number period that Trump proclaimed that slavery was finished. And let me put our opening scripture in before we go. We won't be much longer anyhow. It's Genesis chapter 3, verse 15. It's a good spiritual warfare scripture anyhow. And I will put enmity between thee and the woman, between thy seed and her seed. It shall bruise thy head, thou shalt bruise his heel. So we have been living in a bruising of head period for a long time. And many of us have sidestepped the protocol of bruising the serpent's head. Hence why we have lacked the strength that we needed in the warfare against the beast. The beast of Revelation is the one whose head that we were commanded to bruise in the person of its leader, Gadriel, from the very beginning of the proclamation of the good news. Thou shalt bruise his head, and he shall bruise thy heel. So again, we're looking for someone. I mean, I know Amalek has been very feisty in crucifying the Mashiach out of France. Oh yeah. In Jerusalem, they created the Nicene Creed. Crucified under Pontius Pilate. Amalek. And now they got amnesia unable to tell the time periods of the enslavement. But I know one thing. Uh, COVID disease has not been afraid of Edom and Amalek. COVID is not afraid of you. COVID disease got your number. So we shall see who wins the battle. In the name of our Mashiach, the Most High, our power. We bless you, Yasha Allah, and those who will come to be a part of the home-going team back to the homeland, Yasha Allah's homeland that we were scattered out from long years ago. But you know, according to the scripture, the land shall lie desolate, as it has been. The city of David has lain desolate. So the lion Amalek is not in the in the old city of David. Couldn't go because it was completely razed by Titus and Vespasian. So anyhow, the city lies desolate until the time for the returning of the sons and daughters of the Most High. So we bless you, Yasha Allah, and all concerned with the coming of the Mashiach and with the preparation for his returning and our preparedness to leave, to go with him back to our homeland, to our place of residence. In the name of the Most High. So let it be.